Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Latoya and I would love to have you be a part of my ever-growing band of misfit toys. Let's address the madness in the room. I am very much still aware that the world is on fire, and for good reason, and hopefully that elicits change, very much needed change. However, I want this to be an oasis for you guys as well as myself. Makeup is therapeutic for me, and I just haven't been in the right headspace to do things as of late, and I want to break out of that, because why should that be taken from me? The one break that I feel like I have in this current situation between the pandemic and the protesting and the brutalization of Black people, I just can't consume that stuff all day, every day. Mentally, it is exhausting. It's become physically exhausting, and it is wearing on me to the point where inside I am crying, even though I may seem like I am happy and okay. I know that there's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world, and I want this to be, as I said, a little escape for even 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour. No, not this time around, but yeah. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm not gonna continue talking, or I don't think I will, talking about all the horrible stuff going on, because we already know that it's happening. If you want to follow along as to what I'm doing on a regular basis, as far as like posting things, signing petitions, then you could follow me on my other socials, which are Instagram and Twitter. Snapchat I kind of banned a long time ago. You can find the information for that stuff linked below. So let's get into today's video. This video today is going to be a pretty much full face on Colourpop. I had tried to film this video, I would say sometime before Christmas, and I filmed it in my living room because I wanted a change of scenery, because I didn't have this at the time, and what I did have I didn't like. So yeah, that video was bad. The sound was crazy. You could hear the clicking of my camera focusing, and I was just like, oh my god, it was such a beautiful video, and this is what happened to me. I'm going to attempt this again. I have ordered more products so that I could add to this full face. So if you would like to see a full face demo / first impressions for certain items of Colourpop cosmetics, then please keep watching. Do ignore that visitor right there. I don't know what to do. Honestly, it's horrible. It looks so bad, but it's there, so we are going to work around it. So first I'm going to go in with eyeshadow. I have eyeshadow from collaborations that they've done, as well as eyeshadow that I do hope are still available. I'll try to leave as much information as I can in the description down below, as well as on the screen if I can manage it. I'm not going to make any promises, but I will definitely try my best. But yeah, this is, not only is it a full face of makeup for one brand, but it is an affordable brand, and they've started to ship out again, so it's not going to take as long as it was taking when isolation and quarantine and everything like that began. So yeah, let's get into it and pick an eyeshadow palette. For my eye base, I'm going to be using one of the many concealers that I purchased from Colourpop. I have their original concealer, which is the No Filter that I have tried before. Originally, when I tried this concealer, they had different shade names, and they have since switched over the shade names, even though I think they have... No, they don't have the original shade names, but they have since switched over the shade names, and that is the No Filter Concealer, and that's what they look like right there. I have a couple of shades, because when they switched over the shade names, I really wasn't sure what was my shade per se, but now I think I have it figured out. These concealers are $7 each, and I have the shade Dark 40 and Dark 46. And then I also have their newer concealers, which are the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealers. I have 4 of those concealers. I have this darker one because I want to try to see if I can kind of contour slash bronze with it, and that is in the shade Deep Dark 210N. I also have the shade Dark 145W, Medium Dark 145W. Then I have Dark 158W and Medium Dark 120W, where I was going with that. I have no idea. I was going on swatches online, and obviously that did not work out for me. So I'm going to swatch these really quickly for you. These Pretty Fresh concealers retail for $9, so they're $2 more than the original No Filter concealer. Do they have a great deal in difference in size? Let's see. 5 grams for the No Filter and 6.5 grams for the Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. So a little bit more. I guess that accounts for the price difference. These are the swatches right here. From top to bottom for the Pretty Fresh, we have Medium Dark 120W, then we have Medium Dark 145W, Dark 158W, and finally Deep Dark 210N. And then underneath that I have the No Filter Concealer, which is Dark 40 and Dark 46. So yeah, these are pretty interesting array of colors here. This one is actually super light. Don't know where I was going with that one, but these ones will work just fine for this video, and I'm excited to try them out in my color. As I said, I'm going to be using one of the concealers for my base. I'm going to be using the No Filter Concealer in Dark 40. It's the lighter of the colors that I do have. I'm brushing my brows really quick. We're just going to zoom through this. I have my skincare on already, so if my face looks greasy, for lack of a better word, that's why. Okay, my eye base is on. Now it's a matter of picking what palette I want to use. And I had gotten a set of these palettes. They're the monochromatic ones, and this is what they look like. There are 6 of them, and these cost $55 for the bundle. So we have Blue Moon. And of course these are all blue shades. Then we have It's My Pleasure, the purple palette. Next is Just My Luck. I guess it's a play on like St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that. I love this palette. This is the palette that I did my first video that failed on. And I've also used this one as well. It is Honey. People were going crazy for this particular palette. I actually have a picture with this palette up on my Instagram that I absolutely love. Next is Orange You Glad. Love their play of words. That's the all orange palette. And finally we have Main Squeeze, which is kind of like, is it like a strawberry kind of looking packaging? And that is what that one looks like. It is time for me to determine which palette I want to use. Since I've done the green before, I'm not particularly fond of blues, so Blue Moon, you're out of here. Just My Luck, we're going to hold on to. The purple one doesn't have quite a deep enough shade. Let's just contemplate. I found the yellow one. The orange one, this is between orange, red, and green. I will be right back with my decision. Ta-da! As you can see, I went with the red palette, which is the Main Squeeze palette, because I did the green and I posted it. I was like, I might as well go for this one because I really like it. I think that the colors were vibrant enough for me, so yeah. I did this eye off camera because I didn't want to do both of them on camera. So I'm gonna go in first with, what is it called? Like It's Hot, right there. And I'm gonna go in with a Zoeva 227 brush. And I'm just going to put this in the crease. Can you see that? Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna blend and blend. I didn't do this method for the other eye. I did the dark shade first and then I went in with this shade. But I think this is the better way to go about it. So you just blend until you have a nice transition. For me, this is a really good transition shade. So I'm feeling it. I wasn't sure how the red was gonna go, but I like it. Next, I'm gonna go in with this unknown brush. It's just a flat brush, and I'm going to take Red Bottoms, that shade right there, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. Oh, I have something on my face. I'm gonna put that here to add definition. I've tapped off my brush because there's quite a bit of fallout. I also don't want this red shade all over the floor on my room. I never know how to approach these shadows, if I should leave my base set or not. But I don't think that you should have to go through hoops when working with eyeshadow. Oh my god, along with all of the awful news, there's been quite a bit of lovely news. Marlena finally had her baby. So happy for her. Desi is pregnant. Now we see that Christy is pregnant. I'm so happy for all of them. I wish them all the best. And yeah, they seem like they're going to be amazing mothers. So I cannot wait to see how everything unfolds. I hope everyone is healthy and happy and that all goes well with the pregnancies. So next we're going to go in with the lid shade, and that's going to be Frosé. That shade right there. It's kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a coral. They're really powdery. I don't know what that's about. So this is going on the lid. We're going to kind of do like a faux cut crease. Do you see all of that fallout? It's madness. Shadows are super, super soft. Let me see how they can compare to the other eye. Alrighty then. Okay. Or there. It's looking good, but this fallout is something kind of crazy. I don't remember this with the green palette, but that was quite some time ago, so maybe it happened and I just have a bit of amnesia. So I'm gonna clean all that up because God knows we don't want that on our base or mixed in with our base. That would be a disaster. So what do we feel? And here I did an inner corner kind of highlight situation. I think I might add another color from that palette to this. So I am gonna go in with a kind of like a pencil brush. What do I do with it? Oh, it's over here. I know I have to wet it from this side. it didn't go too well. So I'm wetting it with my Smashbox primer water, and this brush is a Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. So we're going to pick up a good amount of product. We're going to see it's kind of like, because it's so wet, it's picking up, yeah, the other shadow there, but we're going to work it out, right? It's about layering, all about layering. Oh, okay, that works well. Okay, nice. All right. I thought it was going to be bad, but it's not. This one is more foiled than this one, so I'm going to have to fix that. Guess I'm going to need more spray for that and like really dig into that shade. I have one lash on. I did my lower lash line basically to mimic what I did on my eyelids, and yeah, we're going to go in and try to put on the other lash on camera. These are the lashes right here. This is the style Minx. It's kind of like a natural lash, not something that I would particularly go for, but they didn't have any of the other lashes that I wanted in stock. A lot of their stuff had been out of stock due to the pandemic and stuff like that, and having to like halt production, so that's understandable. As I said, this is the style Minx. They are faux lashes, 100% cruelty free. They retail, did I say, for $8. I don't particularly like synthetic lashes. These look okay. They're a little bit on the natural side for me, but it does showcase the eye look, which is really good. They are comfortable, lightweight. I always appreciate that in lashes. So I'm gonna slowly take this lash out of the container, set that aside, and I cut off any excess that is on the lash. Like sometimes there's a little bit of band on each side, and that's what I'm going to do right now. The lash glue that I'm using is a lash glue by Duo. This is the lash glue right here. It is latex free because I'm allergic to latex. So yeah, let's see how this works, shall we? The glue is on. It's been drying for a little bit. I pulled down my lid a little because that's just how my eyes operate. Kind of get it in the middle there. Oh, we're already running into issues. What a surprise. God, it's so annoying. All right, so let's try that again. Stick that there in the middle. What's going on here? Why is it attaching to like my... So annoying. Let's give this one more shot. If not, we're gonna have to do this off camera. Maybe I've been successful. Can you see that? Looks like I've been fairly successful. Then I used this S curler to get it closer to the lash line. Because of course you don't want to glue it directly on to your own lashes, because you don't want to rip your lashes out. Wow, I think that's the fastest I've been able to do it on camera, and with the least amount of pain involved. So the lashes are on. Next stop is foundation. Actually, primer. I don't have a primer by them. I'm just gonna go in with this primer by Winky Lux, and I'm gonna put that like on this area here, where I have like enlarged pores and stuff like that, and kind of like a little bit of oiliness. As you can see, it is so hot in my room. It is crazy. I love, by the way, this primer by Winky Lux. It is super nice. This is the whipped cream primer. Anything that I use that is not Colourpop, I'll leave it in the description down below. So now, time for foundation. I bought two different foundations. I got deep dark 185 and dark 175. This is 175. This is 185. I just tested them on my chest and it looks like 175 is going to be it. In addition with that, did I say the price of the foundations? The foundations are $12 each and it's the No Filter foundation. It is 25 mils, a little under an ounce, 0.85 fluid ounces. I didn't even know that. It's a little bit crazy. Let me zoom out. Just a touch. Yeah, that's much better. Maneuvering with a boot. Anyways, it is a little under an ounce, which it's not bad. It's $12. Do you know what I mean? And then the sponges that I managed to get, these came in the mail today, and this is what I was really waiting for. These sponges. And what else came? I think a highlighter. So these are the sponges right here. This is a mint one. This is the complexion sponge, and this is the hourglass sponge. It's like a lilac color. So I'm going to go in with the mint complexion sponge. These sponges retail for $7 each. Not bad. I've been shying away from Beauty Blender and like using Japanesque and Sonia Kashuk and stuff like that, because $20 for a sponge that like rips up after a few uses is actually unacceptable. So I'm going to go in with dark 175. I'm going to put like a pump on the sponge and we'll see how far that will take us. This is one pump so far. It's looking pretty good. The last time that I did this video, I didn't recall what shade that I used. So now that I know it's 175, I guess I could pass 185 on. I'm gonna add a little bit more coverage and go down the neck. Bring it all together. This is looking pretty good so far. I like it. Now I'm going to go in with one of the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Cream Concealers to kind of contour. Don't know how this is going to go. This is in the shade Deep Dark 210N. That's it right there. And I guess I'm just going to go for it, huh? Well, that's a lot, so I'm going to go in with this Hourglass sponge. Actually, that's looking alright. That color is dark. I don't know about all that, but we'll see. How do we feel about that? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. We're just gonna move on. Should I do a little bit on my nose? I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques brush. It is called the Instapop Crease Brush. I don't see me using that for my crease, but oh my god. Guys, what the hell did I do? Oh my god. This is madness. I really literally only needed... You're laughing at me. I'm laughing at me. I'm like, what the fluff did I do? Well, you gotta go undo that real quick. Okay. With the sponge, you know what? You can right your wrongs and do your makeup sins. Alright, that is a lot better because it was looking super insane. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm going to go underneath with concealer. I'm not going to use the No Filter concealer. I am going to go in with a pretty fresh hyaluronic creamy concealer. Am I going to do 158W or 120? 125 is a big difference from this 158. So I'm going to go in with the 158W. Yeah, that looks about right. Looks like a really good tone. We're gonna let this dry for a minute or two, more like a minute. I'm not really doing this to dry. I'm doing this because it is so hot in here. It's painfully hot. All these lights, 6 lights on me. It's intense. Excellent. So now I'm gonna go back in with that original complexion sponge. We're going to start at the chin. I'm terrified of this next step because I don't remember what this banana no filter setting powder is like. So we are going to see together. I'm going to put this under my eyes. I'm using a puff by Linda Hallberg. It's like a triangular puff, kind of like the one that Tachi came out with. That's hella expensive. Okay. Now we need to add some color back in. So I'm gonna go in with one of their pressed bronzers. Hopefully I have better luck. This is the pressed bronzer right there. This bronzer cost $7. I'm trying to get it out of the pan. It's kind of hard. It's in the shade Rodeo Drive. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I'm going to take this Morphe brush. Yes, I own Morphe stuff, and I'm not just going to throw it away like I did my Jeffree Star stuff, because shit hell, I already paid my money. So just tapping it in there. I'm just doing it on my lap so that I can like avoid issues. Hopefully this works. Come on, give mama some color. Did I get some? Yeah, I think so. It's not as warm as I would like it to be, but beggars can't be choosers. This is what I was able to get. Let's see. It's a little bit patchy. I don't know. We're gonna work it out. We have a few more steps and we will be wrapping this video up. Next is blush. I did get a blush. They're Super Shock Cheek Matte. This is in the shade She's in Bold. It's kind of like on the duochromatic-y side. I'm not sure if I should use it or not. The price of this blush is $8. What's it gonna hurt to give it a little try, right? So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use the other end of this, ooh, is it dried out? I just recently got this, it better not be. Of this sponge. Since my face is not completely done with powder, I think it's gonna work just fine. What do we think? I'm just adding extra on for the sake of the video so that you can see that it's peeking through. I think that's a good color. I don't know about the consistency of this though. I don't know if I like this. I liked that. So yeah. Well, so far. We'll see how this goes. There's going to be no wear test because it is currently stupid o'clock here in New York. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's how my days have been going. but you know, can't really complain to be fair. Next up is highlighter, one of my favorites. I have the shade Flexitarian. This is a Super Shock Cheek Pearlized. It looks kind of icy. Look at this. I'm having to go in with like serious caution. I'm going to use the other, maybe I'll use this. No, I'm going to use the other side of this complexion sponge and see. Oh boy. I wasn't sure which color to get. When I was looking online, yeah, no, this is, hold please. That's not gonna work. So I'm gonna use this Super Shock shadow in the shade Lovely. That's it right there. It's more of a champagne-y color, more suited for my, oh, what the fuck, bitch. Oh my god. Alright, so if it's space you want to see me from, it's space you're going to see me from. We definitely have to tone this down. This is not okay. Keep in mind, this is one of the shadows, not a highlighter necessarily. Where was I going with this? How do I undo this? Okay, we're gonna blend. What else would we do for something else? We would blend, right? Blend, 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 blend. Blend until you can blend no more. Okay, that's starting to look acceptable. Woo! I thought it was over. In that moment, for me, it was over. But it's not, so we're just gonna take it easy with the other side. Yes, okay, perfect. So we're gonna put away Flexitarian. We're gonna pass that along to one of my fair-skinned friends because it's definitely not for me. Boring part, brows. I used to have a brow pomade, which I still have, but they don't sell that anymore. So obviously I'm not going to use that because it's not available. I do have one of their micro brow pencils. Is that what they call it? Colourpop brow pencil. Black and brown is the shade. Spoolie on one end per usual, and then the product on the other end. The only thing I don't like about this is once you roll it up, you can't roll it back down. So you have to be very careful with how you go about using this product. So I'm going to brush my brows up. I love that it's super fine though. Should I zoom in just a touch? Yeah, okay. Brush the brows. And then we're just going to slowly, lightly add product. It's already made quite a difference. I wish I had a lighter color for the front of my brow, but I don't. I actually have a new brow product coming in, which I'm excited for. Can't wait to try it. Yes, now to make this a twin, and yeah, back to the lips. Last step, the lips. I'm going to be going in with the Shayla X Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip. These retail, I think, for $7 or $8. I don't think this is available anymore, but they do have similar colors. And for the lip liner, or the lippy pencil as they call it, it's going to be the Shayla X Colourpop as well. And this is in the shade BFF3. I'm pretty sure that this is a permanent color. It is a darker brown, so let's get into it. I just dropped my main squeeze palette and all of the shadows popped out, but none of them broke. Touch wood, so happy. So let's go. I wanted a darker one. No, too light, too light. Okay, I have BFF4. I'm just gonna have to like scavenge for it. Be right back. I can't find BFF4 at the moment, so I'm just gonna use a liner that is comparable to it, and this is gonna be the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Limitless Brown, but it's like almost identical, truly. Now I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Satin Lip. Did I say the shade? This is the shade Slow Down. I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss. I can't find my Colourpop one. I don't even understand what's going on. I've been rearranging and rearranging that I don't know where anything is. When my stuff is, you know, chaotic looking, I can find everything. But when I start to clean and organize, that's when it's just like, damn it, man. This is the final look. That highlight is poppin' though. This is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know what you would like to see next. I do have a plan to do a bomb makeup look. Let me know if you want me to do collective with different Black owned brands or focus on specific brands, because I do have a considerable amount from each brand where I could do kind of like a one brand for each brand. I already have one by UOMA. I can link that up here. Pat McGrath as well. I can link that, and JUVIA'S place. So I don't know, maybe I should just do a collective, but let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? It is completely free and it's a good time over here at the Latoya Show. So please click that subscribe button right there, and while you're down there, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload my next video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.